Clybourne Park is a play in 2 acts. The first act takes place in 1959 and the second act in 2009, both in the same home.
In the first act, we are following the story of Bev and Russ, who are trying to move from their home to a house closer to his work. And we find out that the house they have been sold has been sold to a black family, which is very controversial.
And then in the second act, the roles reverse. It's a black neighborhood now predominantly, and now there's a white family trying to move in, and that sparks a completely different conversation.
And so all of the little peculiarities, all the little traumas that go with both of those extreme changes are present in this play.
The actual home, the house, the structure, is a major aspect of the play. Because of course in 1959, although it's being vacated, it still looks nice, it still looks put together. And in 2009, after years and years of living in it, as the neighborhood changes, the home sort of falls apart a little bit.
The environment has to reflect that change, and it does so silently. So it's, in essence, more than in most plays, it's a silent character in the production.
And that journey that the physical set takes is just as important as any character's journey in the play.
Clybourne Park doesn't exist. In Chicago, it does not exist as a neighborhood, as a street. It's a metaphor. It's a metaphor for American urban environments. It could be anywhere, and it is everywhere.
People claim that they have open minds and all of that sort of thing, but there's a lot of people who are campaigning for one thing and don't realize that they're actually sort of going against their own values or what they're trying to say that they're for.
They say, oh, well, it's about the principle. And then someone says, well, you can't live in a principle, you gotta live in a house.
But you can't live in a principle, can you?
And I think it's just super interesting. It's like, oh yeah, we can look at things in a certain way, we can be politically correct as we want to be, we can kind of dance around the issues, but when it comes down to it, there are issues. And so it's better to just be upfront about them and look at the reality of things.
Well, this is a very exciting opportunity for us, both in the theater department and the school and the outside audience.
Actually, it's one of the most recent shows we've ever done. So it was just recently on Broadway. It won a Pulitzer, it won a Tony.
I'm really excited for audiences in Evansville, both at the university and in the community, to come see the show and participate in the conversation that will come out of both acts of this play.
It like gets you thinking. And I think that's why it's important. And it also makes you laugh. It makes you laugh and think. And I like laughing and thinking, so it's like, there you go.
Clybourne Park opens at 7:30 on September 27th.